Right now, an effort to redraw the Illinois-Indiana border is picking up some steam. There is still a lot of red tape, but a plan that would include Indiana absorbing dozens of Illinois counties passed its first legislative hurdle. Our Charlie DeMar is looking into why some are pushing for this and what's next.
An Indiana lawmaker has rolled out the welcome mat for some Illinois counties who want to be part of the Hoosier State, but Governor J.B. Pritzker calls the whole thing a stunt. Just across the Illinois border, there's a plan in the works to redraw the boundaries between Indiana and Illinois.
They want to move to a state where we pay our bills.
Indiana House Speaker Todd Houston says he introduced the legislation after 7 Illinois counties voted in November on a ballot referendum to secede from the state.
When we saw that, we thought, well, instead of succeeding and starting a 51st state, we just want to raise our hand and say, hey, we'd love to have you in Indiana.
In recent years, a total of 33 counties have voted on similar ballot measures to leave Illinois.
Almost a third of the counties that have said that they're not interested in being part of Illinois.
Were you surprised with how Madison County voted in November?
No.
And why not?
Not at all.
Virgil Strader, a Madison County resident, voted in favor of seceding from Illinois in November. He's also part of an organization working to form an entirely new state.
The onus of doing business in the state of Illinois is such that it's driving people out of the state.
It's not going to happen.
Paul Helmke is a professor at Indiana University and former mayor of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
The U.S. Constitution says that for something like this to happen, you need the Indiana legislature to agree, you need the Illinois legislature to agree, and you need the U.S. Congress to agree. I don't see it as anything else other than sort of a way to, puff up their chests and have some pride.
Well, it's a stunt. It's not going to happen. But I'll just say that that Indiana is a low-wage state that doesn't protect workers.
Do you disagree with his characterization of calling this a stunt?
Well, look, it's not a stunt when a third of the Illinois counties have risen their hand and said, we want to do something different.
This week, the bill received initial approval in an Indiana House committee. Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Chicago.